Hey guys, hey Tink, hey Sarah. I'm here. Sorry, the camera's down so you guys can see the cake. This is not a super flashy cake, guys. I've really cheated this year. I haven't baked the cake. I've already bought it. But I have some really pretty things to go on it. And I'm just gonna smudge everything all over it while I do that now. So we've got a Sweet 16, which is going to look back to front to you guys. It's going to look, but you'll get the general idea. Hi, Ting Ting. Hi, Palmy. So I've just done around the thing. I'm just doing like little designs all the way around it, and then I'm going to add some purple to the pink once we get up to about here, and add some purple in there. This has been sitting in the fridge to help the chrome layer set, and it just helps keep it all nice and clean and tidy. So you guys get the general idea. Hey, Rose. So we might have to pause to put this in the fridge if it gets too hot, because that's one of the things about icing a cake in summer is the heat. But I'd like to get this done so it can sit in the fridge for a day, and then we pull it out, not tomorrow, but the next day for her birthday. But you guys are just going to see it grow. Oh, I do. Honey, I've had a migraine all day. I shit you not. My anxiety because of the migraine has been at an all-time high. So, yeah, it hasn't been a good week health-wise. Hi, Michaela. If I miss you guys' chat, please forgive me. We're just starting. We're going to have some of her family coming in, like her brother and her auntie, and possibly her two dads might pop in, because they're used to seeing this every year. So this is just a plain sponge cake, 3 layers. And the buttercream icing is actually dairy-free, so I can actually have some. And then I'm just kind of going to go round and round and round. Hi, Linda. Thank you. Her birthday's actually on Sunday, your guys' time, which is Monday hours. But because of the heat, I like to get this cake done when I can. And that means doing it now. So I might have to do it in sections. We might not. We'll just see how we go. I've got the aircon on. Try and keep it really cool in here. So yeah, but it's just I just figured I'd share this with you guys. This is what I do every New Year's Eve. I pretty much do Kenzies cake. After this, I'll be I've got a special surprise for you guys, and which will come probably in a couple of hours after that. Hey, Lib. So this is really, really easy to do. I've been doing the kids' cakes since Jordan was a baby. There's only been a few that I haven't done of his because another family member's done them. I think Kenzie's had one that hasn't been done by me. Jordan's had about 2, maybe 3. So yeah, I did wash my hands, guys, so do not panic. For those who are going to actually be eating some of this cake on Monday, Do not panic. So as you probably gathered by now, Kenzie's favourite colour is pink. And I'm doing it in kind of waves. Hey, Natalie. Oh, thank you. I've really just started. I'm going to put some, I'm just trying to get a bit more pink up and around it. And then I'm going to put a bit of purple for some of it. I'm just kind of waving it a little bit now. Kenzie's favourite part of any cake is icing. I mean, what kids isn't? So I do try to make sure that she has icing. What's inside the cake? It's just a sponge cake with more butter, strawberry flavoured buttercream inside it, so that it's got a bit of flavouring to hold it all together. Nothing flash. All of it's dairy free, including the cake. So I'm just gonna. So what I'm going to do with this while I mix the purple is I'm going to let this go sit in the fridge, and I'll be right back, guys, while we mix the purple. It's really quick to do this part, but this is it. Kind of close up. And we'll just let that sit for 5-10 minutes while I mix the purple. Oh. So now you guys will get to see me, because I'll shift the camera up, hold you. Does Kenzie know you're doing the cake right now? No, she doesn't. She's actually in her room. So no, she doesn't know. And it's very hot here. And after this, I'm changing to vodka. Okay, so just bear with me, guys. We have to let that sit for 5-10 minutes because it's getting quite hot. So now I'm going to put some purple in it just to kind of mix up the colour a little bit. But I don't want it to be all purple, so I'm going to kind of just clear off this. Okay. I'm going to hand mix this bit. So this is my big bowl of icing. I start with the base colour. And I just kind of go from there. I think I might need a knife for this one. Good old-fashioned butter knife. Yeah, I think she kind of gets an idea that it's going to happen because after Christmas, Mum always makes a cake. Oh, yeah, it's so hot. It really is pink. So now I'm just going to put like bits of purple. So this is a gel color, food gel, not nail gel. So I just kind of want to rainbow it through a little bit. It goes all purple, it's not a biggie, but just kind of mix it through. And I thought this is the first time I've made buttercream sort of dairy free. So I've used, I've actually used this to make it, which is dairy free buttery. We went to the beach today. I got all random sunburnt spots logged in. Oh no! Taking Kenzie to the beach would not be relaxing for me, in all honesty. Okay, so I think I've got that fairly blended with a bit of pink still coming through. So just got to give that 5-10 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah. I have to too. How many hours are you hitting New Year? And how many hours? So it's coming up to 8 o'clock at night. So about 4. So after I've done the cake, I have to go and finish off the big a big release for you guys. There's my sister Glenda. Hello, darling. The cake's just gone back into the fridge for a little bit because it's too hot. So, yeah, it's very, very hot. 7:49 here. Rose and I are on the same time. We are too. Hello, my beautiful baby boy. And that was the last bit of power at it. Kia ora, kia ora. Oh, so yeah, so we've got to go on top of the cake while we wait for that to set. We've got some roses and some flowers, and these are all going to go down one side. And because none of her birthday cakes would be complete without a little bit of her sister, so we've got little butterflies to go down it and kind of look like they're fluttering a little bit. So we've got those. And we've got little gold balls. Oh, wow, Linda, you should be sleeping, love. Got little gold balls. And then we've got, because Kenzie's still, even though she's 16, she's still a little bit of a little girl. Got to have that little girl touch. We've got some sugary roses and some little ladybirds. And because Kenzie without her rainbows and her unicorns would not be Kenzie. So I know she should be sleeping. Right. So some days, like Jordan will tell you, there's been one cakes that I've done where I've literally been up for probably 3 or 4 days. She will. Too much soda. Oh, she'll love it. Jordan and Glenda can both tell you there's days where I've been up sort of long sessions in the night doing her cake, doing Jordan's cakes. This year I decided to just kind of, because normally the cutoff point is 16 and I normally stop doing the cakes and start buying them. Oh, that's not evil, Fem. I've been thinking something similar. So yeah, normally at around about 16, I kind of go, right, that's it, cutoff point, no more. And I start just getting them, I just start buying them. This year, because Kenzie, I think it's just because Kenzie's a little bit different. Oh, yes, yeah, you've all kept me awake. All done little bits. Because Kenzie's a little bit different, we've decided to kind of keep the tradition on a little bit longer for her, and just let her have that fun a little bit more on her birthday. Because for her, she's, while she's 16, she's also mentally a little bit younger. I do one of my son's girlfriend's daughters. It'll come up well. Yeah. Oh, I've seen them. I've been thinking of getting one done, doing one, or making one and doing one. I can't quite make them myself, but you guys are all keeping me really, really busy the last 2 weeks. I wonder why. So I'm going to start putting icing back in this bag, and I'm leaving it with the pink in it because I do want the pink to kind of blend in a little bit. I learned to ice old school from my mum and my grandma, and my aunties. So I don't use the whole flashy fandangles, rolling it into Glad wrap, and then, like, these are disposable bags. I don't care. My son's favorite from one I think Jordan's favorite pink is taco stack. So I get some of this pink out so I can get some of that purple through. It's a little bit too much pink in there. Oh, see, that sounds really, really good. Okay, we're starting to get some of that purple marbling coming in. Awesome. Right. I'll go bring the cake out. Again, Midnight is watching us as well. Hi, Midnight. Taco sexy. Told you. That's his favourite. Is always taco. Okay. think Jordan's favourite cake is probably the tartest one, though. Yeah, I shared the recipe, Jordan. Okay, so I'm going to go down again, guys. Here we go. We're going to start doing the purple marbling around the top. Just because her two favourite colours are actually pink and purple. And she had an all pink cake last year, so I really don't want an all pink cake. Favourite cakes are a tough one. If you do not tell me it was that tartest one, I will probably come over there and smack your bum. That one took me 4 days to make. I had to make all the moulding chocolate and everything. I still have Spyro and Buzz Lightyear. I remember Kenzie having, oh yes. The Buzz Lightyear was the last New Zealand cake I made. So that was a couple of years ago now. Last year I did Pinkie Pie as a unicorn. And this year we couldn't pin down anything kind of newish. So that's when I decided that we would do the whole more growing up cake a little bit. I mean, I was going to do spirally roses, but I think these will do just fine. Oh, yeah, Peter, your mum and dad were the queen and king of cakes. For those that don't know, Peter is Kenzie's natural daddy. Oh, I know, it's beautiful. It's a nice pastel-y kind of, still got bits of pink in it, which is really, really good. And the good thing is, I'm really not being super fussy with this, guys. I'm really just, because most of it's going to be covered with flowers and stuff. So I'm not being uniform in size. I'm just kind of squeezing and hoping for the best. But you guys are starting to get food effect. Normally I use the star one. This isn't the star one. I didn't have the star one. Sadly, here I don't have the supplies that I had back in New Zealand. It is a family reunion, GG. I just thought it'd be nice for you guys to have a chance to actually see the cake get done, especially for her family all around the world. It's looking a bit wonky to me, but hey, that's okay. And I have to work fast because it's so freaking hot. Right, I need to put some more in there. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm not an expert. I refuse to pay somebody to do a birthday cake when I can do one fairly okay-ish. And not cost me $100 and something, but like they cost in New Zealand. So you guys can see I'm starting to come around to the top, filling in the holy bits. And would you guys believe it? I iced a 3D Buzz Lightyear cake with my nails twice the length they are now. Ironically, they were done as Buzz Toy Story. Once I get the side done, it'll be a little bit easier. The idea I was going to do was I was going to scrape it. Like I was just going to pipe it with long tubes and scrape it around. And I realized I don't have my icing scraper here. So I do believe that's still back in New Zealand. And I didn't have time to go and get one. So the flash bit starts to come in a minute. This is the boring bit. So yeah. So she's so the plans for her birthday are pretty much, we've got family and friends coming for a lunch, just a light lunch with cake and tea, coffee, sausage rolls, Kenzie's favorite junk food. Oh, you'll use it. Your turn to use it's coming up, Kath. Don't you worry about that. I tell you what, one of the best things I ever did was actually start the tradition of doing the kids' cakes, because it became a tradition. And my first ones weren't that great. I didn't know about crumb layers. I didn't know about how to make the icing stick on properly. I really didn't know anything like that. So it was all a learning curve. But YouTube is your friend. And there's a guy called Chopper's Cakes. I've done quite a few of his over the years. And he's Australian, and I used to watch him on YouTube. And that's where I got the TARDIS cake from. And I sent him pictures of it when it was done right onto the top. Start filling in the top. You know what? She's not going to care if this is uniform or not. All she's going to care is that there are great big blobs of icing on the cake that she can pick off with her fingers, because like all little girls, that's what they like to do. Oh, yeah, easy peasy. I'll have a look after them, because I'm actually on my phone doing this. Do I have a cake photo album? I have albums of the kids' birthdays with cakes in them. Let's see. Jordan's had Winnie the Pooh Tigger, which I didn't make. That was his first ever birthday cake. And then I did him a Blues Clues, and I don't believe there's many photos around with that one, because it was terrible. It was the first one I ever did. He's had a Batman, which only Shah did. I did a Buzz Lightyear for him. Larry Boy. That was a nightmare. We've done Ben Omnitrix. We've done Pokemon Pikachu. We've done, he's had Dragon Ball Z, which wasn't done by me. He's had a Zelda cake. Because that was when I was sick. Someone else did that. I'm trying to think what else you've had, Geordie. Oh, other than obviously a 3D TARDIS cake. What else? Can't think. Oh, they're all tattooed on my arm. We've had Batman, Larry Boy, Ben 10, TARDIS, some ghost thing, Zelda, Minecraft, Buzz Lightyear, Pikachu, Winnie the Pooh, Blues Clues. I don't know who's around there. Hi, brother Jeremy. What's this? Can I just say I'm 35? I have so made you a birthday cake. I made you one a couple of years ago, you lying tart. You're such a liar. She's a fibber. Drink more bourbon, you might remember. Oh, not with the special bits on it. You come here for your birthday, and I'll make you one with special bits on it. All right, so after we've done this top bit, we're just going to let it put it back in the fridge for another 5-10 minutes. And we'll go sit outside in the cool air. And then we will do all the last bit decorations. She wants one with special bits on it. That's what she's wanting, guys. She wants one with special bits on it. All right, so there we have the main icing done. Nice and quick and simple this year. That's what it looks like. We're not done yet, though. I've got to put all the fancy bits on. And it's all wobbly wobbly. So let me just go put this in so it cools down a bit. And I'll wash my hands because they're covered in icing. And I'll take you guys for a walk outside. Get some fresh air. We'll have a chat. Well, that sets for like 10-15 minutes. And we'll go from there. So I remember my birthday cheesecake made in a large roast. I was married to him. Okay. One of those. You know what, guys? I'm not that good. But thank you. Right, that. We'll go sit outside for 10 minutes. 10-15 minutes. And I can make up for the fact that I didn't have a proper live yesterday. Sorry about that too, guys. It's been I'm all hot. Right. I'm going to have my adult beverage, but keep it off this thing. Didn't do so well. It's all right, Sarah. When I go finish the icing on them, when I finish the cake, I'll be in the room for a little bit. So I have some work to do. Well, if you give me a photo of it, I probably could. Just saying, Kath. Kenzie doesn't eat the cake so much. She just likes to eat the icing. That's her main thing that she likes to eat. I think because last year the channel was that new, I didn't do it on the channel. But I did like this whole pinkie pie. Go for imagination. The truth will be a disappointment every time. My painting is in California. I know, I've been stalking it too. Are you excited, brother? Should have done her a cake in the shape of a bowl of icing. It's a good idea, Fem. She loves icing. Yeah. Though this year we've kind of got, so it goes, it's just normal plain sponge. I was going to bake cake, but it's been so hot and I've had a migraine for 3/4 of the day. I wake up with a migraine. And so it's got plain sponge cake, and then it's got the crumb layer icing, cream icing in the middle, and then another layer of cake, and then another icing, and then the icing's all over. Oh, Sandy, I used to love Raggedy Ann and Andy. I used to always want them as dolls, and I never, ever got one as a kid. It was one of those things. I should do some artwork. Where's my wench when I need her? Well, if you're going to have your birthday down here, Lib, sure. Because if I send it up there, it'll get damaged on the way. His big gloves and big... I've been watching Jason Momoa on Stargate. Oh, hello, apple pie. I love the Wilson cake kits. They are fantastic. I used one for a few of Kenzies. So I've done her Dora the Explorer. I did her strawberry shortcake one. I've done a Wiggles car one with it, but it wasn't for her. I'm trying to think what other ones I've used. I'm all coming on a holiday to you. Oh my God, I don't think we could handle. Yes, Stargate and Jason Momoa. Yes. You never know though, Lib. You never know. I'm not saying no, I'm just saying maybe not. It just depends. So the last bit of this cake that we've got to do once the icing's set properly is we've just got to stick all the stuff on and stick it all on so you guys can see it. And then I've got to adjust the fridge so it can actually fit in the fridge and sit there for 24 hours. Just so it all sits and things, and then I pull it out sort of like as people start to arrive and it comes down to room temperature fairly quickly. Oh, SpongeBob. I actually never did a SpongeBob cake. I've drawn SpongeBob on the concrete with chalk, but I have not done him as a cake. I'm trying to think. It's been years. I was trying to think what else there is. So Kenzie's had Bear in the Big Blue House in Trelo, which I did from scratch. And then she had Dora. She had My Little Pony. Jordan's had a lightsaber cake as well, and Iron Man. And I've done Veiled with Brides with Veils, or Veiled Brides, or some band that one of the girls was into. I did a cake based on them. I've done the Kit Kat cake. I think everyone's just about done the Kit Kat. Happy New Year, Travis. Hey, honey. I did Spyro from scratch. Yeah, I only had a stencil that Jordan drew. Yeah. And I've done Finding Nemo. I've done Smurfs. I've done so many. I'd have to go through the list. Yeah, I have. I've done a few cakes. I've done wedding cakes too. So yeah, I've used fondant for that. I don't like. I'm not good at sculpting. I'm good at many other artistic stuff, but sculpting isn't one of them. Sadly. Yeah. Well, Kathy, just start with the kids' cakes because they don't care if they're not fancy. Like honestly, I'm down to one a year now. Oh, you and me too, G. Me and you. Like she's 16. Not in 2 days. Like Kenzie is 16 in 2 days. See you, fam. I just can't believe that she's going to be 16. It feels like only yesterday that she was just a little baby. Like I was looking at photos in my Facebook memories of her when she was like 3 or 4. And it's just bizarre that she's coming up 16. Jordan's just turned 22. I think Jessica's 24, Nisha's 26, and I think Michelle's 28, 29. Oh, it's just insane. And then next year I turn 50. So I don't feel 50. I probably look 50. And today I look very 50, but yeah. But I just wanted to share this with you guys because I share so much of Kenzie's life with you guys anyway. This growing up crap needs to stop. It does. So I'm trying to drink I'm not trying to drink alcohol on the channel because it might get me bad. You're not sorry, Jordan. So yeah, so I can't think what else. But yeah, every New Year is pretty much I sit and do Jordan Kenzie's cake. So if I know I'm going out somewhere, I'll try and get it done earlier at least the baking done and then ice it the next day. But today I'm getting it all done so it can sit properly. I know, silly YouTube rules. It's all right. I'll be in the room later. The room can't kick me out because it's my room. He was sorry he would stop doing it, sis. He's not sorry for me. No, he's not at all. No, not at all. Glenda, you're closer. You can smack him one. So what's your guys' goals for New Year? Like while we're sitting here waiting, because we've got another 5 minutes yet. What are you guys' plans for New Year's? What's your goals? Like, talk to me. Tell me what you guys are wanting for. Could you put your drink to it in a glass? And I could, Mel. I could have. Yeah. Didn't think of that. I've got swirly pink bits floating around in my head. And sitting there trying to work out where I'm going to put the flowers and the everything. Next week, I'm getting a replacement for my airbrushing kit. Oh, Sandy, that sounds really, really nice. One child smack. Sweet. That's from your mama, boy. I've not done airbrushing either. So like I've done what was I did some screen printing. I did normal printing. I did painting, obviously. But my art paint and my digital paint drawings are two different things. I sketch occasionally. Now I chalk as my, just diamond painting. Yeah, I'll probably do that too. Linda, my goal for this year is a healthy baby boy. Yes, it's my goal for you too. My goal is to have a better year than this year because it can only be better. That is my goal, to have a better year. And so far, it's ending with quite a good bang. So I'm hoping it's going to continue growing with a bigger bang. I like big bangs. Linda, I should have a tracking number for some of you guys next week, hopefully. Hey, Liz, it's all right. I've only just done the icing part. I've still got the decorating part to do. You're all good. See, Travis got my comment. Travis knows me. The sun, it's just starting to cool down here. The sun's just dropping and it's starting to get a nice breeze now. I want it now. No, you don't, Kat, because we need him to cook a bit longer. Look, I went into labor with Kenzie at 36 weeks and had her at 41 weeks. So if I can cope with 5 weeks of labor, full labor, you can cope with the rest of your pregnancy. Oh, the DPs. I thought you meant the baby. Oh, look, I've just put a secret one in. So I've decided I'm going to participate in the retro event. But in true Rose style, I'm going to have a twist. So you guys are going to have I'm going to do a mystery. I'm going to know what it is. I'm going to do it like Chris has done his, and I'm going to like label all the, like do all the numbers and spin the wheel and do the random thing. And so I'm going to do that, and you guys are going to have to guess which retro character it is. That's the only clue you're getting, is it's a person. Okay, Sandy love, my challenge for you is to have started that within the first month of the year. That's my challenge for you. Yes, he does. Yes, they did, Linda, because they were monitoring me every day, but because I was very determined to have a natural birth, which I didn't end up having anyway, and she was fine. She wasn't stressing. We didn't know, and I wasn't stressing. We were coping fine. Her non-stress levels were good. Her placenta was still functioning, feeling really normal. They weren't worried about her. My water didn't break, nothing. I was just in full labor. So they just let me go. They just Please let me go. As long as I was okay and she was okay. I was swimming right up until I think 2 days before I had her, and curb walking. We didn't realize she had no muscle tone. She was born with absolutely no muscle tone. She had hypotonia. So the contractions weren't doing anything. We didn't know that. Yeah, I like that idea too, Travis. Copper art spoiling my new grandbaby, grand nugget. Yes. I was like, I thought that was Travis at the minute because like I just saw the blur of colors and I thought, wait, Travis is a grandbaby. When did that happen? When did he have a baby, let alone a grandbaby? So I was kind of like, blonde moment. Right, we're gonna get back into this cake in a minute. It's gonna have a bit more drink, and then we'll start decorating it. Oh, it's going down way too good. Someone would have some explaining to do. Yes, Travis, they would. So, Jordan, did you know that Travis and you are now brothers? Oh, right. We're going to go. We'll put that there because it's pink and I'm likely to get it mixed up. And we're going to start decorating the last of this cake. Wow. I decided that you could have him as a brother. Right, so we don't need this anymore. We don't need that anymore. I didn't waste that much icing in the long run. I'm going to shut that door. That's a horrible fans out. Hold up and come here. Aircon on. No, we are not going out. Right, oh. So that's all nicely crunchy, not crunchy, but set now. Oh, I could do you. Travis can be granddad to Josh if you like. I'll call you daddy. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is place the 16. So I'm going to do this looking at it from my way, and then I'll turn it around each time. So there we have the first bit, and I'll turn that down a bit. We have the 16. Of course, it looks back to front to you guys. Right, and then we're going to start putting some of the big flowers in. Just hope they stick on. I was expecting these to have long sort of thing bits in them, but they really don't. This could be interesting. But I do have, I have to do the balls down the side so we can get them in. Have the flowers up the top because the stem's not really on the flowers, which is really going to be a bit frustrating. I think it's going to fall off. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to stay on there. And have the butterfly to come and look. Let's see if I can. Some butterflies in there, like so. Then it's starting to kind of take form, and I really am cheating this year, guys. Like normally, I'd go a little bit more hardcore. Oops, that's not where I wanted that one. No, I don't have any pins. Otherwise, I would use them. But it's all right. We've got butterflies to hold everything in, and it'll work. I'll just put the smaller ones up the top, so it won't matter so much. Stick that one there. Here we go. And I've got some little ones here that we can kind of pop in around to fill in. Stick one in there. What do you guys think? What do you reckon? I don't have anything like that because I haven't had a chance to do any kind of crafty stuff. So unless it's something diamond painter relating, I don't have it. That's okay. We're making it work. What do you guys reckon? I'll stick a gold ball in there. Let's have a look from your guys' perspective. Stick that up there. Stick another butterfly in down here. And gold ball just in here. That one's not going to sit there like that, is it? Really doesn't want to. Here we go. Butterfly up here. What do you reckon? Big butterflies facing. There's not actually this one here. Okay, let's pull him out. I'll stick him up there. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. We'll stick a little one in there. So it looks a little bit more balanced. Right. So that's the easy part, guys. Yeah, so that's what the side looks like. This is going to need to be kind of piped in a little bit, I think. Fill in the gaps. Because that's what we don't want is gaps. That looks all right. So now we've got all these little sugary things that we're going to put on there. And I've actually got some, I should have done this first. I don't know how well this still works. Let's see. Yeah, so it's gonna, this is edible gold glitter. I'm just going to put on the flowers and the butterflies just to kind of make them sprinkle a little, shimmer a little bit. There we go. So now we've got like little butterflies we're going to put around, not butterflies, little ladybugs. It's kind of going to do like, squish them in, do like a little trail. And Gracie, if you're watching, I saw it come in. I'll respond at the end of this, love. So a little trail of ladybugs leading out to the 16. We'll do them going down the side as well. You can get them to stick. It's kind of like it. Oh, okay. So I might have to put a bit of water on these. That's all right. Good thing about these being icing, a bit of water, hopefully. No, make them sick. No, hang on a minute. A little bit of icing on the bottom. Here's my knife. Here's my knife. Stick on, does it? This is the fiddly bit because you've got to try and make things stick. Here we go. That works. Right. So what we're going to do is have the ladybirds coming down sort of thing. Actually, what I'm going to do with this, because this isn't going to stay on either, use the same trick that we just did. And icing sugar it on. I don't know, my love. I'm only on to do the cake. Just doing Kenzie's cake. You're getting a sneak peek of what you're eating on Monday. So what do you guys think? You think it's looking all right? I have a tendency of over-decorating my cake, so if it starts looking like I'm over-decorating, please tell me. Oh, you're just thinking it. Yeah, yum. It's just, yeah, hopefully it'll be yum. Just doing little ladybird. I always make extra icing. So you've always got it to use for stuff like this. I've been licking my fingers. No. She'll love it, you reckon, Geordie? I've got to put some unicorns on it yet. And I've got to... So we've got like little ladybirds coming off it, and they're going to kind of come around the edge. Actually, no, I'm going to do the clouds around the edge. Let me do that. First off, we've got to have a few little rainbows in there because, like, Kenzie likes her rainbows. We'll stick one in that way. One in that way. At the top. Just got a little rainbow. And you've got these little sugary flowers. Like, seriously, have just cheated this whole cake. It's just, it's not been that difficult. Just hope I've got enough of these. In you go. In you go. Thank you. Oh. I seriously just wing these cakes, guys. I really do. But I wanted something a little bit more grown up. You're good with it. She likes it when I lick my fingers, just saying. Next one's pink. And we'll do yellow on the other side of the butterfly, ladybug. See, my butterflies and my ladybugs mixed up. And I'll give you guys a nice close-up view once we've done all of this. Need to put a few little ladybugs around a bit more. Here we go. It's going to hold on there now. nice. Move it up there, lady bits. Righty. Sorry, back again. Just been threatening our hubby. Oh, have you? He's not here, so go hard. Just gotta see if I can get these ladybirds to actually stick onto. There's a little trail around the edge of the tray. So it looks like they're following the tray around. Enough to hold that one on. Just the things you can do with a cake. I mean, it's just like, even on a budget, guys, like on my tightest of tightest budgets, I have still managed to pull off a birthday cake for my kids just by not being afraid to try. And that's the secret. Don't be afraid to try. There's one thing I swore black and blue that I was going to do for my kids was that they would always have a birthday cake, and a really nice birthday cake. And so that's what I've done. Every year I've made sure. So it's kind of what I've been wanting, what I've done every year. And when I'm finished, you guys can have a really good close-up look. I'll take the camera off the iPod, off the stiffy. And you guys can have a look and tell me what you think. Just going to get the rest of these ladybirds on. And where's the trail coming this way? And then I have to adjust all the trays in the fridge so we can fit this in and hide it in Daddy's fridge for 24 hours. This is the fiddly bit with long nails. Making cakes with long nails, guys, is not easy to say. Right, stick on there. Right, here we go. Almost there. Just a few more of these and then we're done, I think. Oh, Kenzie eat it if she says it. Yes, she will. It's pink and it's cake and it's her birthday cake. So yes, she will. In a heartbeat. Now I've still got to find a place to put the candles. I'm not going to put 16. I don't think I've got 16 candles there. I've got 15. Don't know. I'll have to count and have a look. I don't think she's going to need 16 candles. Just a couple will do. Now, if I'd been smart, I would have got green food colouring and done grass. But never mind. We're good. It's got a rainbow. It's got a ladybirds. She's got her sweet 16. She's got her flowers. I'll let you guys come in. Turn the camera around. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's see. Let me just turn this around this way. More settings, camera, facing. There we go. So there we go. So this is the back of it, guys. Here's my camera. There it is. There we go. It's got a little rainbow in the back. Ladybirds and flowers all the way around. And I will just very carefully, actually, I'll just turn it this way. There we go. And that is, now if I can I mirror this? I'm pretty sure I can. Camera. Okay, there we go. Now you guys are actually seeing it the right way. So there you guys go. What do you think? So as you can see, wasn't that difficult, wasn't that hard. The whole cake probably cost me about $35 to make, including the toppings because I bought them as a kit, and just a little bit of time and energy. So yeah, I quite like how they turned out. They actually turned out really, really pretty, I think, on the side, which is what I wanted. I wanted a touch of Bridie on her cake this year, being her 16. And of course, on the day, we'll put some candles on there for her to blow out a couple of candles. Oh, Glenda, it'll be stale by the time you get there, baby. So yeah, there we go. One sweet 16 birthday cake done and done. There we go. So that's it. And now I have to go and shuffle the fridge around and adjust the shelving so I can actually hide it in her cake in there. So yeah. Oh, you two are going to get smack bottom. Such a smack bottom. Oh, awesome. Thank you, my lovely Ebony. So yeah, so that was probably the easiest cake I've done, Kenzie, actually. The rest of them have all taken a good probably 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 24 hours to do some of them. So oh, trust me, surely there'll be nothing left of this cake. You guys know that. Anyone that knows Kenzie will know there'll be nothing, absolutely nothing left of the cake. So I've got some sugary rainbows and unicorns to use for cupcakes for her later in the year, and roses and ladybirds. So that'll be good. So I just wanted to share that with you guys so you guys could see it first. I do have to go and adjust the fridge now and put that away so it doesn't start sliding, because I can see, as you can see down the bottom, the icing is actually starting to slide off the cake. It's so hot. Oh, she will eat all the icing, definitely. So just bear with me, guys, and then I'll just put this shuffle the Coke around the fridge. Take it out for a little bit. Ended up taking the whole shelf out just so I can fit this in. Oh, cool. I'll have a look in a minute, love. I'll just get this out of the heat because it is starting to soften very, very fast. And that is tucked away in the fridge. Let's have a look. Have a look. So you guys can see my messy bench for a minute. Oh, that'd be perfect, Grace. Absolutely perfect. Right. Let me just shuffle this camera around again so you're not looking at my messy bench. And back to me looking all hot and bothered. Oh, where am I? There I am. What am I doing? Where am my camera? There we go. That's better. Okay. So that's Sweet 16 birthday cake. I'm sure she'll love all the icing at least. That's the main thing. Yeah. And I'll take some good photos of it with the camera on the day. So it'll sit in the fridge now untouched, hopefully. Touch wood. She'll leave it alone. So that whole cake took probably about an hour and a half in total to do because I did all the crumb layer beforehand and let that set. Nice and simple. And I just got the decorations off from this local supermarket, and the flowers and the butterflies and that were all from Amazon. So if you guys are looking for something pretty and elegant and princessy for a birthday, there's you can get them all off Amazon. So yeah, I'll probably just add more flowers to it next year and do different colors and stuff and just keep kind of expanding her cake with flowers. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see how we go next year. But that's it. That's one cake done. And now I get to go and finish. Oh, I'm sorry, Cynthia. I can't undo it and redo it live. You're going to have to watch the replay for that one. So now I have to go, and I've got a release for you guys tonight, later on tonight. So I've got to go and get that all ready to go too. But yeah, watch this space. Kath, why would you do that? Why would you do that to him? Why? Okay, guys, that's it for us. I'm going to sign out. I'm going to go and wash my hands. They're all sticky, and I need to actually literally scrub under my nails because I feel like icing. And go get ready for the next step. And I do believe Gracie's having a countdown tonight. So if you want to go and pop in to Gracie's, she's having a New Year's Eve countdown. Correct me if I'm wrong, Grace. go check out her live, which I think will be starting soon. So, of course they would. It's cake. What are you looking at, Puss? Oh, thanks for joining me, guys. I just thought I'd share it with you guys to share, and yeah. And I will, so obviously I'm not going to be online much tomorrow and definitely not on Monday. But you never know, if you're in the room, you might catch me in there sometime over the holiday. But we'll be back on a live on Tuesday, definite. And yeah, we'll see how the weekend goes. If I do not see you before New Year's Day, have a great, happy New Year's Eve and happy New Year's Day for tomorrow for us. And I hope that you all have a much better year than this year. May you be filled with blessings and love and hope and peace this year, and may it be everything you need it to be. Oh, Liz, I don't blame you. So on that note, guys, haere kia kaha, and bless your bums. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your evening or day, and happy New Year from my family to yours. Mwah. Love you guys. 40 minutes. There you guys go. 40 minutes. See you later.